Could you tell us about the pieces? Just like handing over. I'll take it.
Can I tell you about?
You're the prosthetics.
Yeah, I'm co-producing as well as I'm essentially responsible. Wicked of Oz. I have a Wicked of Oz is my company. We do prosthetics.
I'm sorry, which company?
Wicked of Oz.
Sure.
Yeah, and we do prosthetics and miniatures and practical effects, props, all that sort of stuff. So that's kind of what we're doing for Hunters. And basically, what we're doing on Hunters, which is one of the when I went and saw Gail and Natalie. I may speak really quickly now. That's because my Australian accent might find things really hard to understand. That's only because I'm damn excited, and the more excited I get, the faster I'll actually get. So you may have to slow all these down. But, when I literally went and met Gail and Natalie in LA, because I live in Melbourne and I spent a bit of time in LA, and I met them about the project, they were really, really open to practical effects, and so what we're doing is bringing prac back. Because it essentially grounds the series by basically doing that, because you only can physically put a camera. With digital effects, if you default to digital, you can do anything like the camera here, put the camera there. But when you go to practical, you can physically only do that, or you can physically only do that, or this person has to interact with that. So, and they wanted that, because it really helps speed things up. It makes things feel more real for the actors. It also, as I said, it just makes it feel a lot more real. It grounds it, and that's part of what I think makes this series, for me anyway. I'm a big sci-fi fan, a big fan of sci-fi films. It sort of, I'm going to say, it sort of puts it in a different box from other sci-fi projects that I watch, just because it's got a real grittiness to it as well, and that grittiness is part of the practical nature of it, but it's also, we're not shying away from being a little bit gory, so, which is good.
You're one of the few companies that's still doing a lot of practicals. Yep. Are you doing like slow transformations, and what's the nature of the prosthetics, essentially? I'm
going to say, essentially, we're pulling out every trick out of that we've got. We have to. It's like when I read the scripts, there was some real challenging stuff in there. So, and again,
we don't really have much familiarity with the script.
No,
at all.
That's fine. No,
okay.
that's fine. But when there's some stuff in there that literally, I went like, I'm going to say I have great respect for certain and great admiration for certain films like The Thing and American Werewolf in London and these sort of things. So and when you use those sort of, that's part of my childhood and kind of things I emulate, and I just want to one day say we can do that. This series allowed me to do it. So I literally saw some moments in the script. Then what we do is we get our designers to essentially draw some ideas, or I draw some sketches and show Natalie and Dale, and they go, "Can we do that?" And I went, "Yes, please. We can do that." And they go, "Are you going to be able to do that?" I went, Yes. I mean, basically, that's part of my game anyways. We do stuff that scares us because we're doing almost every job we do or anything we do, we've never done before. And that's part of the fun of doing things, because you don't want to just keep repeating it. You want to basically really test yourself. And if you can do something that scares you, well, that's fantastic. And this show certainly has had a lot of stuff that is like gone into that territory.
Are you doing stuff like Chris Wallace? Or are you doing stuff like Rob Bottin? Are you doing more like Stan Winston? Is it a mix? Is it
bit of a mix, bit of everything. Especially when you mention like Rob Bottin. That's great. As I said, having Gail as a producer and having her background in that world. You know, when I reference any films, I say this is a little bit Winston, right? This is a little bit Aliens, or this is a little bit Bottin. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. In fact, my guys really geek on it because I bring Gail up in. We put the whole production in one big building. It's fantastic. I bring Gail up in the prosthetics lab, and then she starts telling stories about her first job being working with Rob Bottin on humanoids from the deep, and her job was to rub methicillin over the printer sets. I mean, my guys are just geek on it. And then they stop like crazy for the next 2 weeks. That's awesome. But, and again, we've got so much in a way. They're letting us. I have to be. This job is this particular gig has kind of made me feel like they've let us off the leash, which is really good. And it's great. I'm sorry. That's right.
I was going to say, is there any that you can sort of at least describe the look of, maybe, without getting in trouble?
Okay, the one I can, I think. What did,
Sure, yeah.
what did Regan say about her character? Do you know what her
Not
character
too
is?
much.
She said she's a
She's a
hunter.
hunter, yeah.
Okay, so you know she's a hunter.
Yes.
That's okay then. Okay, so basically, what I can say is that obviously we have aliens in
Yeah.
the series, and then we have humans who, well, human alien hybrids, right? So they're obviously disguised hunters. How do they get to that point? How do they get from the alien to the human? And that's the thing that's the very interesting thing. So that's the first thing I started with Natalie and Dale, especially with Natalie's about saying, okay, I want to know how does an alien hide inside you? What is its physiology? Let's start right at the bare bones. When I say bare bones, we started with a skeleton. Okay, it can't just be a human skeleton. It can be, but there's got to be a point of difference. But it's got to draw back from its origins. So what is its skeleton made of? What does it look like? And we started literally from the bones, and then we built up from there. What are the muscles like? What are the organs look like? And then obviously they're all encapsulated in a nice big neat set, neat human sack. So
Were you working with a tabula rasa, or were you the primary design? The directors come in?
No, because the directors in TV come in later. So and we have pretty much started
And
quite
you've
early.
pretty much done the whole morphology of the universe?
Yeah. Well, yes and no. We're still. Funny thing is, Natalie and I on the plane over here, we actually came up with some brand new ideas. It's great. It's fantastic. We were going, even 109. How do they get from that to that? Like, how does that? And then we came up with some new stuff, and we went, ooh. Can we build that? Let's build that. That'll be cool. That'll be really cool. I haven't seen that before. So yeah, it's very. I actually the nature of this job is fantastic. It's, again, it's the creators of my hair. They're very open to being quite malleable. If we can basically up the stakes. Like I'm not saying malleable like we can't do that. Can we cut that out? It's more like can I do that? Like you're here, but can I do this? And they go, sure.
Is there anything that inspired you while you were designing?
Yeah, pretty much like a lot of those old, like for us it was like a lot of those old school effects people. They really sort of inspired us. And again, I'm not trying to say we're trying to copy some of the effects we're doing, but we were definitely homaging. Definitely homaging a few of them. And there's one which I'm not allowed to talk about, but one in about the
Which one is that?
In about the third episode that I just like. Someone asked me, they said, "Is there something you're looking forward for people to see?" I was like, "Yes, there is." There's one in about the third that I just.
Is that when we get a first glimpse, or do we get a glimpse sooner?
No, you get a bit more of a taste. From the beginning, taste. But it starts to get really. Again, it's just there's some stuff in there that I'm just excited by it because it's for me, it just feels like a very different sci-fi project. It's not space battles and it's literally keeping it as grounded as possible.
There is still a sense of a more human-sized King Kong versus Godzilla aspect to it.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. It's and the great thing is it's really I know it's I just one thing for me is I'm just having absolutely working. It's just like we have to pinch ourselves knowing that we're sort of going in there every day, just working on this. Literally, my team is just every day they say, I can't believe we get paid for this. It's great.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rosie.
Thank you.